Well, this is it. This is my comic book pull for the week. I went to my local comic shop on Wednesday. Um, which now today is May 1st, Thursday. And I wanted to share with you a little something that I got. And I mean, I know it's kind of backwards, but Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. I will be headed over to Austin, Texas. I have there's going to be an artist there named David Marquez. I'm a huge fan of his work. I've been kind of following him for the last 2 years. He's been doing some amazing artwork. They said he's going to be out there doing some signings. So I have Ultimate Spider-Man 1 out of 100. And David was there maybe a couple months ago, around the time when Uncanny X-Men was coming out. He was doing signings for that book, and I had missed it. I had, some stuff come up, and I ended up missing the signing, and I'd hoped that one day he'd come back, and if and when he'd come back, I would make plans to go and get that book signed. So I'll be making a separate video about that. I'm not very good at editing, so I'll just probably post like a raw cut to YouTube. But I wanted to share what I got yesterday at my local comic shop. So without further ado, we got Ultimate Spider-Man number 16. Been enjoying this run. The Red Hulk, check that out. And then we got Hill Hunters. This has been a pretty good series. There was like a pretty interesting callback to this. If you can see Bucky and then Ghost Rider is down here. That looks like Nick Fury. Yeah, so that'd be, obviously that's Ghost Rider. They're on the current issue of Thunderbolts, which I didn't pick that one up. It's not on my pull list, but Bucky actually runs into him again in our current time, and he says, "Hey, just like old times," and they make a reference to the Hell Hunters, which I've been really enjoying the series. And then we have Void Rivals. Actually been enjoying the Energon universe. Really, really fun. I think Transformers Book 1 came out, I believe, this week. So lots of great story here with Void Rivals and then the Energon universe. More to come on that. Rockefellers. I think I'm behind. This is issue number 5. I think I'm behind like one issue. Number 4. I gotta read number 4 and then 5. Probably reread number 3. And then this is actually a connected cover. It's gonna be a short video from the last Void Rivals issue that came out. I'm gonna put these two together so that you guys can see it on the next video. And I'll show you what books I'm looking to get signed by David Marquez. For sure, my Ultimate Spider-Man edition, I would love to get it signed. Maybe one of the Uncanny X-Men books. But for sure, to add to my collection is that Ultimate Spider-Man. Only because, that's a story that I've really, really enjoyed. And I've been holding on to this this cover specifically to hopefully maybe one day to get it signed. And, that day will finally come on Saturday. It's just crazy how time flies. And then, we got some previews. And then this one I already had, but I really like this cover. I had got a cover A. This is Gunslinger, issue 42. But yes. I will be making my way to Austin, Texas, this weekend. in preparation for Free Comic Book Day. They're gonna be giving out a lot of giveaways. Hopefully we win something. And yeah, my main goal is to get that Spider-Man cover signed by Marquez, and I'll show you those covers come Saturday. It's been a hectic week. I almost wasn't going to be able to attend this, but through the grace of my wife, she's allowing me to go. We just had some newborns, or she just had babies last week, and it's been one heck of a roller coaster ride. I say babies because there was 2 in the womb, and what an exciting time for us by taking care of those 2 babies. Super excited. Still hadn't quite synced in yet as being called a father, but it's a learning. My main thing is to take care of them and make sure they have everything they need. But my family will come first. We got some help lined up for this weekend, so she's allowing me to say, hey, like, go ahead and go enjoy that time. So I'll be sure to keep an eye out for her, see if I find something, and bring her back something from Free Comic Book Day. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Look forward to it. I know I'm rambling. This is really like my first video of me like showing face and doing all this stuff. So I'm a little nervous, a little bit excited. Been a crazy couple of weeks. Haven't been getting much sleep, which is fine. I'm behind on my reading list from my pulls. I put books on chopping blocks. So yeah, looking forward to it. And I hope to see you guys there. And then I got to put the Void Rivals, the 2 covers. I want to put them together so you guys can see what it is I'm talking about. But this was just a comic book haul. Super excited. My local comic book store, they're doing the Free Comic Book Day. But the one in Austin seems to be doing just a little bit more, and I want to be a part of that. And David Marquez, obviously, give him a lot of praise. He's going to be doing a signing from 12 to 2. So, like I said, I'm really, really looking forward to meeting him and having him sign one of my books. And maybe somewhere down the line, I'll get it graded. But it's mainly just for me, like just to have and say, hey, like this is where, this is where I got the book signed. A lot of my comics have a lot of backstory, and then they have stories of their own, and they take me back to a place, escape from reality. It's nice every once in a while, but not always. Responsibilities. So, yeah, hope to see you guys this Saturday. Awesome. Thank you.